Hello everyone, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a super chill Q&A. I mean, we're behind my unmade bed, so I don't know what could be more casual than that. To be honest, I have to clean my sheets tonight, I have to wash them, so I figured like, what's the point in making my bed just to unmake my bed after I film a video, if I'm being totally honest with you guys. So it is super casual. I've also had the sweatshirt on for I think 3 days. I bought it 3 days ago and it's been on my body ever since. So that is how casual today's video is, but I just wanted to answer some of your questions because the last time I did a Q&A was January of 2016. So I was thinking to myself, you guys probably have a lot of questions in the past year, so I'm just gonna answer as many of them as I can in this video. I want to start doing Q&As every single month, but I think after this month I want them to be themed on something, you know, not just like a stereotypical Q&A. So if you guys have any ideas for a theme for a Q&A, let's all just start brainstorming. I'm gonna brainstorm, you should brainstorm. Leave some comments down below of any ideas that you guys have and I will totally do it. But yeah, anyways, I'm just going to get started with this. I asked on Twitter and Instagram, no. I asked on Twitter and Snapchat for questions from you guys, which if you guys want to, please add me on Snapchat. I swear, people don't add me on Snapchat. That's like the one thing that I'm kind of like, come on, I want more people to add me on Snapchat because I think it's so much fun and I try and post on there every single day. So yeah, you should totally add me on Snapchat, but I think I'm done with that self-promo now. Let's get to the questions. So the first question I have right here is from Rachel and she said, do you have any tips for being confident? And by the way, I love your videos. Thank you so much for watching, Rachel. And I think that my tips for confidence, I'm trying to think of something that's not so stereotypical, but I would say that when I feel the most confident is when I'm doing things for myself, whether it be self-tanning or taking more time to do my makeup or doing my hair for longer. Just things pampering myself is what makes me feel the most confident. So I think a non-stereotypical thing besides the stuff like don't care what anybody else thinks and stuff like that is to just take time for yourself and do the things that you really like to pamper yourself, because the next day after you do all of those things you're gonna feel so much better. Just like a really small example, but for me something that I love doing is putting on face masks at night, and then the next morning when I wake up I feel so much more confident just from having that little face mask spa night kind of feel. I love that so much. So just find ways to make yourself feel a lot more pampered and you will feel more confident. At least I do. Addie asked me what my favorite TV show is, and honestly I go through TV shows so fast because when I'm doing my makeup or when I'm editing a video, if I'm not watching YouTube videos on my TV while I'm doing it, I'm always watching a TV show. Like I always have something playing. So I watched all of Shameless in an absurdly short amount of time because that show was so funny and so good. I loved it. Highly recommend it if you're a little bit older. And then another show that I've been loving recently is Scandal. I can't stop watching it. I'm on the last season that they have on Netflix right now, but I think the next season is coming out soon on TV, so I'm super excited. But I absolutely love that show. It's not my typical show, but I've been getting so into it. I love all the characters and I just think it's really interesting. It's about Washington DC and it's all fake, but it's really interesting. So I highly recommend those two shows on Netflix because that's what I'm watching right now. But if you guys have any recommendations, leave them down below because I'm almost done with Scandal and I don't know what to watch anymore on Netflix because I swear I feel like I've watched everything. So leave your recommendations down below. Kenzie asked me, how do you motivate yourself to go to the gym and stay? I struggle with motivation and the fear of being judged. Love you, Molly. I love you too, and I think that that's a good question because sometimes when I'm at the gym and I see people that are way more fit than me, I get a little bit self-conscious. I definitely struggle sometimes when I'm at the gym. I feel super self-conscious because there'll be people next to me that are running for like 30 minutes at a time, and right now I can barely even run a mile and a half. I used to be able to run 6 miles, but I can't anymore because I really let myself go. So I'm trying to get better at that, but you just have to remember that they at some point probably couldn't do the things that you're trying to do. And also another thing that you have to think about at the gym is everyone is focused on themselves. No one is really thinking about you that much as they are about themselves. Everyone is self-conscious about themselves and what they're doing, so they're thinking more so about themselves than they are about you. So don't worry about other people. And for motivation to go to the gym, I always look on Instagram or on Tumblr, or sometimes I watch YouTube videos of people that have lost an absurd amount of weight because it really motivates me when I see girls or guys or anyone talking about how they lost 60 pounds or something and they explain how they did everything. It makes me want to go to the gym so bad, and they're always in my recommended because I always watch them, but they're so motivating. I can't deny it. The next question is, what is it like living in Boston versus LA? And a lot of you guys have been asking me this question, whether I like living in Boston more than LA and why I moved out of LA and everything like that. So I guess I will just answer that really quickly right now, but I like living in Boston so much more than LA. There are so many differences. It's kind of like in LA, it's more so focused on all the creative aspects of jobs, like photography is huge, dancing, singing, acting, all of that kind of stuff is just huge out there, which is totally fun, but it also made me feel a little bit self-conscious because everyone is always talking about what they're doing with a job that's really similar to mine, so sometimes it can make you think like, why am I not getting what they're getting and stuff like that. So I like living out here because no one does what I do, so I'm kind of like the oddball out, but in the best way possible because I don't have to talk about my job 24/7. It's just more relaxed and it makes it feel like a hobby again, and no one out here really cares about what anybody else is doing. They're more so focused on what they're doing, so I really like that a lot. It's a lot more fast-paced than LA, and I like the seasons. Like, it snowed out, I think we got 8 inches yesterday, and I love snow and just the seasons changing and everything. So yeah, I like living here so much more. I'm glad that I lived in LA for a year and experienced it, because I think if I didn't, I would always wonder what it would be like to live there, and I would always still lust after the LA life. But now that I've lived there, I don't really want to ever live there again. Allison asked me, are you going to start daily vlogging? And yes, I want to start daily vlogging so badly. Or not daily vlogging, but just vlogging every day and uploading every couple of days on my vlog channel, which I'll have linked down below. But I want them to be a little bit different style than what I normally do, like kind of completely different in a certain way, but I just want them to be filmed a lot better and a lot cooler. Maybe they'll be like a little bit more chilled out than my other ones and not so much just vlogging like every second of my life, but I think that they're going to be really cool. So make sure to go subscribe to my vlog channel. I'm going to start vlogging tomorrow because I've been doing a lot of research on what kind of style I want my vlogs to be, and I feel like I finally have a strong theme going. So make sure to go subscribe to my second channel down below. I'm super excited for this year and all of the vlogs that I want to do, so go check it out. Jenna Wren asked me, are you going back to school? Which so many of you guys have been asking me this question as well, and yes, I am going back to school in the fall time, but over the summer I think I'm going to take some design classes at RISD because that's like my dream school, but I could never get in there, at least I don't think, for the regular school system. So I'm going to take some summer classes and get certificates in Photoshop and a lot of other Adobe programs because RISD offers that, and it's like the best design school in the world, or like one of the best. So I would love to go there and learn some new things, and then in the fall I'll be going back to regular school, and I'm super excited because I actually miss homework. I know that is so lame, but I really do miss the feeling of doing homework and having responsibilities, because right now I have no responsibility at all. So it's kind of weird. Like, I wake up every day and I'm like, what do I want to do today? So I can't wait to go back to school and just have a schedule again where I have to do things at certain times and I can't just push things off, because that's what I do a lot right now. I'm a Pisces, so we're naturally kind of a little bit lazy, so I procrastinate a lot. Jennifer asked me, what is one tip you would give someone trying to start a YouTube channel? Which is such a good question. I think that my biggest piece of advice is don't do things for the views. Do things because you actually genuinely want to do them, because at the end of the day, once one video of yours blows up and it's really good, people are going to start to watch all of the other videos. But if you just upload a video that is going to get searched once and then people are going to watch that video and go on to someone else's videos, it's not really as valuable. It's hard to explain, but if you have people subscribe to your channel for you and your personality, they will watch any video that you post. So I think that that is my biggest piece of advice, is to just do what you love, because it will be so much more meaningful, and the comments on your videos will mean so much more to you, and the likes and people subscribing and everything like that, because you'll know deep down that they are subscribing to your channel for you. So to sum it up, I guess just be you and be as genuine to yourself as you possibly can, because in the long run it'll be so worth it. You may not blow up right away, but that's totally fine. Slow and steady wins the race, trust me. Alright guys, so I think that's everything for my Q&A video today. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely want to start doing these every single month, because I think it's a really great way for me to learn new things about you guys and you to learn new things about me. So let's keep this going in 2017. But I love you guys so much. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Tumblr, Pinterest. I have it all. I have it all linked down below. And I think that's everything. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you in my next video very soon. Bye!